to you with another review, and this review is on sea sponges, tampons, and I got these from Hoo Hoo Rags. She has started selling them now, I think, because when I first got them, I wasn't sure if she was selling them now, but I've seen where she is selling them. So she sent me two, and this one was actually a lot bigger, but I had to trim it down to fit my body, and it's much, much more comfortable. And it was more yellow. I just haven't had any peroxide to clean it. I think we just got some like yesterday, but I still haven't done it. But I have been using vinegar, and I've noticed that the vinegar doesn't take all the discoloration out. I read where it said that the peroxide does better with taking coloration out. So this was the yellow, and I had to trim it down to fit me. And then this is the brown one. This was, yellow means bleached, and then brown means unbleached. And you can always, like, one way I was found it easier to tell which was which is that the bleached one will usually stay a lot more tougher, like when it's dry. Like this one, like doesn't, like this one's a little bit harder to do, but this one's easier to squish. So you can kind of tell which one has been like bleached or something's been done to it. And you can sort of tell that way. I will put in a video right now of me getting it ready to be used, trimming it down and cleaning it, so I will insert that here. Buddy, please forgive my dirty sink. I got some toothpaste, I think, here. I tried to clean it up as much as I can, just some old dirt. I am disinfecting my sea sponge tampons before my first use. So I looked up and I did also what was on the card. It says you can do it. This is upside down. So I have done the peroxide and water mixture. So I did that, but I also noticed that whenever you disinfect them for the first time, you find all the impurities, because these are natural. So this is the unbleached one, so you just rinse it out and put it under water, but I don't really see anything, so I'll be rinsing that out. But I did notice with the bleached one, and my hands have been washed, that it has some, from where they cut it or whatever with the natural process, there's a little bit of like natural crust here. So I'm going to cut that off and sanitize it, still put it for a little bit longer in the same solution. I got these scissors and I cleaned them with peroxide too, so just give me a second and I will do that. This is a very weird angle, but stick in there with me. So I'm going to take that and just cut it off. This actually gives me a chance to, if I need to trim it up to fit my body more if I think it needs to be. Because I don't think my vaginal walls are this long, this wide, so I think I'm going to take some of this off. Just clean up these edges, try to make sure there's no hard edges to scratch. That looks good. And try to get rid of that little burnt piece. Because these come natural from the sea, so you're going to get things like this. Trying to make it as cylindrical as I can so it's not completely crooked. Okay, there that goes. Because I know how my body is inside, so that looks a lot more. This makes it less scary because I'm a little nervous because I haven't used one of these before. So I will add this to my review, and I hope that y'all like my review, and we will see where it goes. So I'm just going to pop this little sucker back into, I think I can take this one out because I think it's pretty good. So I'm just going to take this one, rinse it out, and dry it and possibly use it for my period. So I will see y'all later. So, but yeah, I really like these. You just have to wet them. I usually try to clean them. I usually clean them before and after each use. And except for like if I'm wearing it, I will rinse it out really good and then put it back in. But the one thing that I wasn't like overly excited about is that you have to wet it, and then it's kind of like wet going up in there, and then it'll drip a little bit when you're putting it up in there, and so it's just a little bit messy that way. Instead of like if you use a tampon, like if you use a cloth tampon, it goes in there dry, but with these you need to wet them so they won't be as hard, because you wouldn't want to put something tough like that inside of you. But I really did like these. It did not leak and it held a lot. And I noticed that a lot of it travels like down the center, because when I took these out, there was blood just going straight down the middle. So it collects more of that way and then goes out, I believe. So I'm fairly new to these, but I will say that I like them, and that it's just, it holds a lot. It holds a lot more than I thought it would. I think I kept the first one when I first put it in for about an hour or two, and I never leaked, and it still just had like just like blood going down the middle. And it takes a little bit for it to rinse out, because like I said, it holds a lot, and that was when I was like really heavy that day. So I would look into getting these. I really like these, and I might even get some more. But there's different places that sell these, but the one that I like, and you can actually see it before, because these look a lot better before I got them. But you just have to, I would advise, because I have on the card, it will show in the, it has it in the preparation video, and just vinegar takes out the color best. No, peroxide does, and I just didn't have any, so, but you can just use tea tree oil, I think it said, peroxide, vinegar, and so I just used what I had at the moment. But do not boil these. That's one thing, is that I think they will break apart and get extra super hard if you boil them. From what I read, I did some online looking into. But I got these at Hoo Hoo Rags, and I was really, really nervous to use these the first time, and but I'm nervous about using anything new except first time when I used a cup. I kind of miss my cup. I wish I hadn't lost it. I want to get another one, and it will come. I will put my unboxing video and my preparation. Well, it'll be in the thing. So, but it was sent in this like mesh little bag, but I used them more. I dried them in this one so they could get a little bit more air. I just got this at my local Walmart a while back when I first was doing like cloth tampons and stuff. And so yeah, I just cleaned them, put them in there, and that way they could be a lot more apart. And then I hung them from my ceiling fan light switch so they would get a lot more air, and I think they dried in about 45 minutes, which was really, really but I was actually told you don't even have to, when you like clean them and you do the peroxide vinegar or whatever, you rinse them out, you don't have to let them air dry. But I just wanted to use it air dry it from it having that stuff in it, so I don't know. But yeah, I just used that whenever I dried it. But yeah, they just go inside of this little mesh bag. And this is the way she'll send it, and then she'll have a card sitting inside of it. But it's in the unboxing, so I will upload that too. So I hope that y'all like this review, and I hope that y'all try out these Sea Sponge tampons. And I hope that y'all like this video. Please keep God first and have a blessed day. Bye.